In this video, I'm going to share some home buying tips for first-time home buyers in North Carolina. Welcome back to my channel where you're brought the latest and greatest insights into the world of real estate from my point of view. My name is Jennifer Salter. I am the CEO of Your Elect Team, brokered by eXp Realty. I'm also a certified mentor with the company since 2018. So today we're diving into tips for first-time home buyers in North Carolina, which means you're thinking about buying your first home. Congratulations, that's exciting. Can also be a little overwhelming. So there's a lot to learn and it's easy to make mistakes without some guidance, and that's why I'm here to help. Let me go ahead and share some of the most important home buying tips for first-time home buyers in North Carolina. Number one, find a great real estate agent. This is probably the most important tip that I can give you. A good real estate agent can help you find the perfect home, negotiate the best price, and get you all the way through closing. It's really important to make sure your real estate agent is also a realtor. So a realtor is a real estate agent that's also a member of the National Association of Realtors, and they have to adhere to much stricter guidelines within the Code of Ethics. So that's going to be important. Also, make sure it's someone that will pick up the phone and will have conversations with you and really guide you throughout the process. Because this is such a huge different undertaking, there's a lot of steps, and you want to make sure you find a realtor that will be able to take the time to outline the steps as they come. That way you know what to expect every step of the way. Also in North Carolina, buyers can get a real estate agent to represent them at no additional cost. So that's very important too, and good to know that that is something that can be an asset for you at no additional cost. Tip number two, begin looking online, get a feel for what you like and don't like. In North Carolina, you can use my website to search for homes in order to get a feel for the styles that you like, the areas that you love, and all of the new listings on the market. So besides home searching being fun, it's a great opportunity to explore all of the features that you love and the features you're not so okay with. Look for your preference if you like new construction, newer homes in general versus older homes. That's going to be important as well, and it'll be great information for your agent. Some of the details you should be looking for when looking online is, what is your preference for your primary bedroom? Would you like one on the first floor? Do you prefer it on the second floor? Does it not matter? Do you need a garage? Is a garage one of your must-have items? Do you not want to move in a home that's older than 10 years old? Do you only want to look at new construction? This will really help your realtor help you hone in on that search, and it'll give you some time to explore the things that you definitely want in your next home. Tip number three, get pre-approved for a mortgage. Please, before you start shopping for homes, it's very important to get a pre-approval letter for a loan first. Many buyers feel like this is optional until they find a home that they want to buy, but most real estate agents will not schedule showings prior to this point, and there are several reasons for that. One, sellers don't necessarily want strangers in their home who may not even be qualified to purchase any home, much less their house. Number two, it will give you an idea of how much home you can afford or what home will be allowed for the type of loan you're getting. And also, if you have a preferred monthly budget that you want to stick to, it's important to speak with a lender so they can tell you at what home price will typically yield you that monthly rate. Also, a skilled agent typically will make certain this is done prior to touring homes. It is a very important step too with verifying the identity of people that you're meeting for the first time, making sure that they are who they say they are and that they're able to buy a home. You will be very disappointed if you start looking for homes first to find out that you've wasted time or that those home choices would not be your best asset. For instance, if you're going with an FHA loan, they have much stricter guidelines. So if you're looking at homes that you want to renovate and you're looking for fixer-upper homes, FHA may not work well with those type of homes. If you are looking for a VA loan, for instance, a VA loan also has strict regulations. Does the stairs out front have handrails? Are the carpet and the paint all in perfect condition? Whereas other types of loans allow a little bit more creativity on the types of house that will work well for it. So it's just important to have a good baseline understanding of what loan you are deciding to go with, what homes would be great fits for that, and just finding out what it will cost you to get a loan. There are a ton of new home buyer programs in North Carolina. We have different grants that can be given, different incentives, maybe 0% down, or a way to get closing costs to you at the closing table. So you need to speak with a lender and find out what programs they have available to you. I've seen everything from folks that have a great salary, great credit, that have too high a debt to income ratio that they may not be able to purchase a home right at this time because of their debt to income. I've also worked with clients that have scores in the 500s, their credit scores, and they think that they won't be able to buy, and that's also not the case. In fact, if you are curious, just to have a conversation and find out if you were to purchase a home, what types of loans you have available, and also if you would qualify and for how much, then just leave a note in the comment and just put financing, and I'll get in touch with you and send my preferred lender partners your way so you can at least have a conversation with them, because that's a great starting point when you are looking for a home loan. Okay, on to tip number 4, do your research. Before you start making offers on home, it's important to do your research, and this kind of includes understanding the local real estate market, finding homes that meet your needs. And you can do your research online, you can ask your real estate agent, and you can also attend open houses and get feels for the area. Now, if you have specific questions about the community, the school systems, the amenities offered in the neighborhood, ask your agent. They can direct you to a plethora of different resources. So some of the most common research topics that I get from buyers when they have questions are, what are the covenants in the neighborhoods? Are there restrictions to adding a shed or to adding an above ground pool or having a work vehicle parked? Many buyers want more information on the school district and also the school that is zoned for that particular house. Sometimes they want to know the safety of an area, and while agents can't tell you if an area is safe or not, we have definite great resources that we could provide you that will point you in the right direction and get those questions answered for you. Tip number 5, be prepared to negotiate. So the asking price is just a starting point. Be prepared to negotiate with the seller on the price or the terms of the home, and don't be afraid to walk away from a deal if you're not happy with the price. So there's plenty of other homes out there, well, usually, depending on the market. And if it is a tight market, then there could be steep competition for your house, which could drive up the purchase price higher than what the listing price is. Also, there might be some homes that have a little bit more wiggle room and you can do more negotiation. Your real estate agent can help you to pull the comps and tell you what that area has been doing for the last 6 months, 3 to 6 months. And that way you can make the best offer on the home that you fall in love with, and it'll work out in everyone's favor if you have a real estate agent that is willing and prepared to negotiate and understands the process of negotiation. So tip number 6, expect the emotions. It doesn't matter if you have purchased one home, no homes, or a bunch of homes. There's always going to be stress. It can be good stress. It can be just stress. It could be nerves and excitement and sleepless nights. There's all sorts of emotions that go along with purchasing a home. So understand that your realtor who's done this before is very familiar with the ebbs and flows of your emotions during this process, and understand that everyone goes through them. So every client I have, at some point they say, I'm so sorry, I know, I'm just worried, and I'm sorry that we're being difficult. No, you're not being difficult. This is exactly what happens, and everybody goes through it. So it's just a lot. And again, that is why you need a real estate agent, not only who understands the process, but someone who, before these things happen, can give you some of the scenarios and what happens next and what to be looking down the road for, and that way you have a timeline of what's going to be going on throughout the purchase, the inspection, due diligence, and getting to the closing table. So if you are looking to buy or sell real estate, whether it's in North Carolina or somewhere else, I want you in the comments to put buying or selling and tell me where you're looking, because I have referral partners all over the country. If you're looking in North Carolina, I can help you. If you're looking elsewhere, trust me, I've worked with agents all over, and I can at least get you teamed up so you can start the searching process. And I think that is going to be your best tips for beginning your home search in North Carolina specifically. If you need anything, please feel free to leave me a message or reach out to me. And please don't forget to like or subscribe for more content like this and updates every single week.